10 years ago, there's no chance I'd tell you I'd be playing in the big leagues. I'd tell you I'd hope I'd be, but to say I'd get here would just be a dream, just to play one inning. Sometimes people like to pick on people they don't understand, or situations that seem easy to bully, and I was a part of the group that got bullied a little bit. I'd play video games and I'd eat bad, and I just wasn't active, and that threw me into a pre-diabetic state whenever I was a sophomore in high school.
Blake knew he needed to make a change, and he did, dropping 40 pounds and playing baseball again after sitting out his sophomore season. He then headed to little-known Baker University, where he faced more hurdles.
I had to have a really serious, moment with myself and with God. I was like, I really want to continue to play, but I can't continue to chase baseball if it's not realistic. And being on the JV team at Baker University is not realistic to me. I transferred to the University of Arkansas mainly and primarily for landscape architecture. And I tried to walk on. I showed up and I asked him what time am I getting on the field, and trying out for him. And ended up being one of these things where I got laughed at and said, look, we give you a chance to try out. We got to try out the whole state of Arkansas because everybody wants to be a Razorback. It was kind of tough to hear, but it all worked out for the best. So that whole year I sat out, and I just told myself, and I remember praying, I was like, baseball seems like it's over right now. And I asked God, I said, just give me the will and the strength to continue this one more year working out, and I'll try next year. If it doesn't work, I'm done. I'll just leave it as it is.
But Treinen got another chance. He latched on at Division I South Dakota State, where he excelled as the team's top starter and was named to the all-conference team.
I was drafted by the Marlins in 2010, and I was excited. I told myself I wouldn't sign unless it was top 20 rounds, and they drafted me in the 23rd round. So of course I'm sitting here thinking, am I an idiot for not signing? Because I don't want to go back, and what if I get hurt and I don't get an opportunity to play? So I pack up and I head to Miami. They failed my physical based on shoulder inflammation. I remember when I was flying back, I talked to my chaplain, and he kind of gave me like a Bible verse to hold on to, and it was Proverbs 3:5-6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, but in all ways acknowledge Him first, and He'll set your path straight. My parents picked me up at like 2 in the morning in Kansas. I'm telling my parents, about my day and how cruddy it was in Miami. We're driving, and I'm like, yeah, but this chaplain gave me this Bible verse, to try to comfort me, because I was struggling a little bit mentally after getting that call into their office, and it's Proverbs 3:5-6, and I was talking to them about it. No sooner that I mention it, like, there's no cars on the road. This car drives by, a red Cavalier, and on the license plate it said PROV 356, and that's what I put on every autograph from here on out, every time I sign my name, because that was an intangible God moment for me, and just His way of saying, I got you, and I'm with you, don't be afraid. And that next year at South Dakota State, my velocity jumped up. I was able to get my degree, and I was drafted higher by the A's. And what seemed to be such a confusing, tumultuous, I guess, trial in my life ended up being the best thing that could have happened to me.
That's beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. And there is Blake Treinen, the All-Star.
Treinen strikes out the side in the bottom of the ninth.
How good is your success without a struggle? If it's all success the whole time, you don't know it's success. It's all you're used to. It's not as enjoyable, in my opinion. When you know that you've had a struggle, you have something to compare your success to. That's what makes it that much sweeter.